In the next 20 years, most of the top leaders in Yoruba land, in the southeast, in the south-south, will be nearing their grave. I repeat, in the next 20 years, most of the top politicians, most of the top leaders in Yoruba land, in Igbo land, in the south-south, in Ijaw land, most of them will be nearing their graves. Some have already died. Now, who is going to preserve the culture, the heritage, and the history of these people? Because one Nigeria is a threat to your culture, to your tradition, to your heritage, to your identity as a Yoruba, as an Igbo, as an Ijaw, as a Middle Belter, as an Hausa. One Nigeria is a threat. Now, the wolves are waiting for a time to strike. Tinubu's emergence as president is a disadvantage to these wolves. After Tinubu, let's dwell on the southwest before we go to the southeast. After Tinubu, who next? Yes, who next will take over from Tinubu? We are looking at Aregbesola, but Aregbesola may not be generally accepted, because if you don't have leaders that will preserve or that will make you conservatist or conservative, the wolves are there to prey on you. The Fulani are steadily preparing for the future. Yes, if you don't have Tinubu and other political leaders again, you have the conservatives. They might be called the Yoruba Ronu or the Afenifere. Igbo leaders, over the years, we have not been having leadership. That is why we find ourselves in the position that we find ourselves today. There's no strong leadership that is preserving the Igbo people, that can fight for the Igbo people, that have influence nationally, that can organize the Igbo people and influence people, influence decisions on behalf of the Igbo people politically. That is why we are suffering where we are suffering today. We have tried to say we don't want to be in Nigeria, but forcefully we are being brought back to Nigeria because of the lack of leadership. The Yorubas had this leadership, and one person is Tinubu. After Tinubu, who next? In South-South, we have Clark and the rest. Most of them have not been forthcoming. The Fulani and the Southwest politicians have been domineering. Yes, they are the ones that have been preying on every other ethnicity. But now the Yoruba, the Southwest, will be losing their giants in the next 20 years. In the next 20 years, the Tinubu should be 90 or 80. Yes, by 2031, he should be 77 years. That is his political football age. But after Tinubu, who next? Chief Reuben Fashoranti will be 100 years very soon. Professor Wole Soyinka is already 91 years. These are giants. These are like representatives, influential personalities from the Yoruba tribe that has helped carve and preserved the heritage of the Yoruba people. Professor Wande Abimbola is also 91 years. Professor Banjo Akintoye is 90 years old, Yoruba Nation man. These are people that are active in preserving the culture of the Yoruba people. Chief Yemi Elebuibon is 78 years old. Now, where are the Awolowos? Ladoke Akintola, Bola Iges, Michael Ajasin, Jakande, and all those powerful voices. Note, these powerful voices from the Southwest were eliminated by the North. The Northern cabal, the Northern conspiracy. Abiola, we know the reports we have been hearing over the years. What led to the demise of Abiola, Bola Ige, and co. It is because these wolves have been around for a very long time, and they are wanting to achieve their aim. Egypt was a Christian country. Turkey was a Christian country. Iran was a Christian country. What is happening today? They are Muslim. They have been dominated by the Muslim. You saw how the Afghanistan stood up to the United States. United States, with their power and might, could not succeed in Afghanistan. They left. Afghanistan had a day with lesser weapons and what have you. Liking it to the Fulani, the resilience of these people, they are all forever ready at any point in time. They can sleep in the bush today for 10 years just to take over your land. They can volunteer to stay in the forest for 50 years. Let them die. Their offspring will take over from them just to take over your land. You think we are playing here? Look at Kwara State and tell me, since the Afonja War and now, how long has it been? So after Tinubu, who is going to take over? You see, we have our conservatists. Our conservatists are the ones that are going to preserve us and fight for us. But do they have a leadership? Maybe for the Yoruba people, I don't know whether it's a general thing, because we have the Yoruba Ronu. Some people don't believe in the Yoruba Ronu, but we have people like people defending the Yoruba cause. Maybe they like to call themselves Yoruba Ronu. They are the ones that will remain after a Tinubu, and maybe a leader will emerge from that Yoruba Ronu. But the problem is, would he be accepted generally? Would he have general acceptability? That is the biggest problem we are facing. Now, Tinubu may be Yoruba's last ever president. Looking at the situation of things, that's why we have been saying the president himself should make sure that he restructures Nigeria. Not just cho-cho-cho, he has to. It is a must he restructures Nigeria. Because after this dispensation of leaders from the southern part of Nigeria, the ones we have are people, our young people are into Yahoo, into all sort of vices, all sort of things. They are not being, see, the baton, those days, student union would do press conference and the military government will be shaking. Those days, the likes of Tinubu and co, at their younger age, they were vibrant and active politically. But this dispensation of leaders have made sure that the younger generation become useless. They refuse to give them responsibility, create opportunities for them into leadership. Because of greed and because of their wickedness and because of the occult and demonic things they enter into, they refuse to leave power and use all their money. You know, the old people, they have a lot of tricks. Old people, manipulation. I'm telling you, they call them gnarl. An old person never changes. He's always trying to get sympathy to deceive you. That's what the old generation have been doing over time. Buhari said, not too young to rule. Shemina Tinubu will be the next president. Who did he endorse? 2023. So a lot of things are happening. After his generation, what next? That's why we are saying, if you don't restructure Nigeria, Nigeria is there to destroy your culture and tradition. Whether you like it or not. Look at what happened in Rivers State. Some people are already saying that when the next government enters, they should use Lagos as an example, as a point of example. You see, people are ready to invade your hometown, invade your culture. The killings you are seeing in Kwara and other places, just recently, a few hours ago, bandits enter a mosque in Zamfara State and kill a lot of people. What is their aim? Who is pursuing them? How are they able to sustain themselves for this long? We have peace deal today, tomorrow. We have peace deal today, tomorrow. Peace deal, but yet the peace deal is getting at nothing. Instead, things are getting worse. Now, even our strong men, traditional strong men, they will be getting old and most of them will be going beyond. We have charlatans now. The people that call themselves custodians of the tradition, most of them are charlatans. Most of them are yahoo. Most of them are criminals. Most of them are crime lords. Most of them are drug barons that have become the people that are progenitors when it comes to tradition. They are the ones sitting at how would the future be for southern Nigeria. We call on the people, the leaders of today, they should look at tomorrow. Because we have so many leaders that are so selfish. It is what they want to eat now, their children, their family, their allies. They don't care about the tomorrow of their people which they lead. And I blame it on the Nigerian system. The Nigerian system does not allow you become selfless. It allows you become selfish. And you are selfish and you think only about yourself. Like I said, the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is thinking about his first term. It's 8 years. Don't disturb him. Now 8 years in want. Then any other thing can come secondary. And if he fails to restructure Nigeria, we are still here. We are the younger people. It is our future they are destroying. Buhari and co, APC don't destroy almost 10 years of our lives. The PDP did a lot of harm. APC has come to even bury us. It is we that we are facing the problems. All these monies they are borrowing now, they don't they tax us. Now them borrow money. Now them mismanage funds. Now them do corruption. Now them misappropriate funds. Carry money, build house for Dubai. Carry and start here. Some people even put money inside container. The money they spoil. Money they spoil. That is politician. Look at your politician. During COVID-19, when everybody hunger won't kill everybody, some generous people donate to, give it to the government of the day to share for the people. Your various politicians carry and put inside warehouse, make hunger kill you now. Make hunger. These are the people you carry key of your whatever. That's why I said the system is not designed to help the people. You cannot get good democracy under this system, even though it is Jesus that becomes the president. Corruption will always fight back. So is it these young people in the southern part of Nigeria that will preserve the future, that will fight for the future? The men that are supposed to lay the foundations or build on the foundations have even destroyed it because of selfishness, greed, and wickedness. Look at the southeast now. No leadership. Ohanese is just there as figurehead. There's nothing. They don't add anything positive to the Igbo heritage, the Igbo people, the Igbo civilization. We are just scattered. Look at anywhere we go, we are being oppressed, we are being this and that. Somebody has to come. Even the people that, the persons that come, like the Nnamdi Kanu of this world, look at what is going on in the courts. They are telling us that he should open his defense. They seem they want to take this man. So who is going to replace? Personally, when I look at the Southwest, I look at Aregbesola, but Aregbesola is not in the good books of the Yoruba Ronu. Yes, he's not in the good books of the Yoruba Ronu, so he will not be generally accepted. But this young man has a national appeal. There's no other person that comes close to Aregbesola becoming a politician. Yes, with his own Muslim and Northern influence. Yeah, we heard that it is even Aregbesola that took Tinubu and introduced him to whether Buhari or some of these Northern stakeholders, Northern cabals. It was Aregbesola. We heard it. We have not confirmed it. So it is critical that we speak about these things. We are not looking at the future, because all these things that people are doing today, tomorrow it is going to happen ×2. When Northerners start saying that thank God we did not allow Abiola become president. If not, look at what Tinubu is doing. This is what the Yorubas are doing. This is coming from the mouth of a Northerner. It tells you a lot, the resentment they have for the Southerners, especially the Southwest, taking that part in leadership. When a Yoruba man gets power, he changes for you. He's being manipulative. He's being this. He's being uncanny and everything. That is the impression they have, and they give themselves over there. And let me tell you, the Fulani, they are always prepared for every generation. I'm telling you, they are always prepared. They know how to come together. They are conscious of themselves as a group, as a tribe, as a territory. Anytime a Fulani goes to a place, they hold down territory. They hold down territory, and they make sure that they control their territory. Unlike the Igbos that go to other places, in quote, they develop other places, but you are renting the land, the plaza. You are renting the place. Most Igbos are under rentals. Let's leave the Alaba and Co. Most of them, they buy houses without. So now you are under rentals. At the end of the day, it is easier to send you away. But the Fulani, they are territorial. When they get to a place, they want to own the place, legally or illegally. They defend it. So these guys are prepared. The Yorubas don't travel like that. They are in other places, but they don't claim that ownership. The Yorubas are territorial. So these people, it is in their nature to come to your place and dominate you. So it is embedded in their cultural system. They are nomads. They move from one place to another. They say there's one that is city Fulani, bush Fulani. The bush Fulani is doing the job. He's clearing the road for the city Fulani to enter. Look at Agege in Lagos today. Look at most of the houses have been bought by Northerners. I don't know whether they are Fulani, but most of the houses have been bought. They are territorial. So what is in for the Southwest? Like I said, If you think that Tinubu is president today and is a Yoruba man, we are gaining today, you are not thinking about tomorrow. The Igbos were once dominating the civil service. There were once people dominating the government. Where are they now? After the Civil War, what happened? Now the Fulani, as it is, they are willing to betray. And see, when they seize power back, you will see that the South and the Southeast politicians, no permanent friend, no permanent enemy, but permanent interest. These politicians, you see that they prefer to align with not against the Yorubas because of political power. Those that are aggrieved. Yes. Now, Tinubu has succeeded in uniting most Yoruba people politically. Though these Yoruba people he's uniting don't like him, but they are just doing it because of the Yoruba cause, and he has made himself available. He has fought and he has taken that position. Many people see him as one representing Awolowo. That is clear. They see him as one representing Awolowo, and it is not surprise. So what is happening? We have lost so many of these leaders, and there's just a little transferred to the next generation, because there was too few of the next generation to receive the wisdom from the old men. I hope you're understanding these things, because we need to sit down and look at it, relax, and look at it critically. Where we stand, are we standing on a foundation that will keep us for long? Because the invaders are coming. The invaders are well aware where they are going to. And where they are going to is southwest Nigeria. Now they will start with southwest. And they will begin terrorizing southwest when they hold on to power at the center. So what is needed? Let us support nations restructuring, regional system, state control of resources, and whatever. This is what we need to come together as Southern Nigeria to do. Because you are keeping one Nigeria is a game. And the people that control that game will play that game to their own benefit. There's no how. You talk about one Nigeria, and you tell us that Nigerians will be the greatest beneficiaries of one Nigeria. It is the people that are pillaging your resources, that are controlling your politicians, that is taking from you economically. I will keep on repeating this. Our natural resources are being pillaged, are being drilled, are being mined, mostly by international companies. When you go to Dangote refinery, now India food here, Oyibo, now then food here, now then they run the refinery. We even get our own engineers that are very good. But you see, it doesn't happen. You seldom see of these guys controlling any sector of the economy. That is the biggest problem we face today. But let me tell you one thing. The Yorubas have the conservatives. The Igbo have their conservatives. The South have their conservatives. After these leaders are gone, the conservatives remain. These are the people that would sustain the heritage and the tradition of the people. Yes, these are the people. If Tinubu is gone, they have Yoruba Runu. If that is going to talk, or Afenifere, or all these Yoruba groups, they are the ones that will produce leaders that will defend their territorial integrity. Because one Nigeria, it is, when you go to one Nigeria, you see some people are answering Yoruba, some people are answering Igbo, some people are answering Hausa. When you talk about one Nigeria, isn't that amusing? One Nigeria. Me as an Igbo man, I cannot become Oba of Lagos, or better still, Governor of Lagos, and you are calling one Nigeria. No, everybody is going to be territorial after these leaders are gone. And that is when everybody will come together and make sure that they ask the questions. Can we stay together? I know the British want to find a way to empower the Fulani, to make sure that they continue their project. Because you cannot be successful, you cannot be developed, you cannot be industrialized, and the British will be looking at you, and you are getting everything you need to get to become independent. They will not allow it. So what we have is our conservatives. They are the ones that will protect us. If they are not there, what is left? You'll be speaking BB grammar. You have been speaking BB grammar since 1960. What have you achieved with it? We have declared independence and spent money on Independence Day every October 1st. What have we achieved with this so-called independence? See, until we come together and understand that it is high time we unite, let's keep on deceiving ourselves. Number one, in the scheme of things in the world, we don't even matter. In the world, we don't matter. If they want to destroy Nigeria today now, they go take their country, they don't go step foot inside Nigeria. They will just switch off your internet. They go shut you down. They will shut your services, your banking services. They go shut you down because they control you industrially. They will make sure that they put sanctions on you to make you suffer. They are not entering your country. It tells you how far that we are being controlled by the external forces. And it is only conservatism and also understanding where we are coming from and working as a team, as Africans, to be able to launch ourselves in the scheme of things globally. But if we are fighting amongst ourselves, we have the Igbo, Yoruba, whatever. If we are fighting amongst ourselves, what will it profit us? Where are we going with that? So if Tinubu is no more, I don't know about the Yoruba people who is going to replace him. He may the last president coming from Yoruba extraction until Nigeria is restructured. Because I'm I'm looking at it from this angle that after Tinubu, the North will not want to support a Yoruba man anymore. Yes, they are telling themselves that we know the reasons why we did not want Abiola to become president. And this is the reasons that Tinubu is showing us. They say it within themselves. And you think that they are playing. See, you know one thing, the thing that pains me the most is that most Nigerians just think that things just happen like that. Like, things just come from the blues and happen. Without understanding that there's no smoke without fire. So as it stands, I'm sorry for the next generation if this particular set of leaders do not take it upon themselves. Take it upon themselves to make sure that they restructure this country. And everybody will go to their separate ways. If they like, let them be playing. I've said it before. An average Nigerian politician does not care about you as a Nigerian. Until we all come together and understand that the fight we are fighting now is not necessary. What is necessary is for us to draw a path for ourselves, to preserve ourselves in the future, and have this alliance. May God help Nigerians.